Being creative can be both a blessing and a curse. Sometimes that means conforming is really hard. It often means blazing your own trail, and that too can be really hard. Traditional jobs, working 9 to 5 in an office, doesn't really work for us. Or if it does, it only does for very limited amounts of time before we feel like we're going to lose our minds. I know plenty of people who work in regular jobs who then spend all their free time being creative. And if that's you, that's great. You've at least found a way to keep yourself sane by having an outlet. What do you do, though, if the idea of a 9 to 5 job, working for someone else, puts a pit of dread in your stomach? If you hate where you find yourself right now and wish that you could find something to do that would actually make you money and be creatively rewarding for you at the same time. Often, creative people feel like they have to do one or the other. You can either be creative and be a starving artist, or you can work a regular job and make money, but not have time to do the creative work you feel called to do. That's where Lisa Robin Young comes in. She gives you a clear strategy to take your creative idea for a business and turn it into a reality. First off, I love that she's a fellow musician. But secondly, she seems to have the near mystical ability to drill down into the essential parts of your creative personality and help you focus on how you can take your business to the next level. By that, I mean make your creative business into something that's sustainable and that will actually make you a living, so that you don't have to take a soul-crushing 9 to 5 and can do the work you feel you've been put on this earth to do. How does she do this? Well, to start with, she asks you to take her Creative Freedom Quiz, which will fill you in on some personality traits of yours that will help guide you in figuring out how to put together your creative endeavor. After all, why start a business in a way that doesn't fit your personality? If you're constantly fighting yourself to get things done, you're not going to be successful. Once you know your creative type, it'll be much easier to craft your business in a way that suits your personality. Or, as Lisa herself puts it, by uncovering your creative entrepreneur type, you shine a light on your blind spots so you can finally build your noble empire and live an inspired life without selling your soul. It's a brilliant strategy, and for those of us trying to find our way as creative entrepreneurs, it can give us clear direction when we haven't had any before. There are a lot of ways you can learn from Lisa. First off, she has a book called Creative Freedom: How to Own Your Dreams Without Selling Your Soul. She also has a membership called A Club, which has a lot of resemblance to the mastermind groups I've mentioned before. This kind of arrangement can work really well because it puts you in touch with other creatives who are struggling just like you and holds you all accountable to each other. That's a fantastic way to make sure you reach your goals. And lastly, she also has a YouTube channel. I've linked to her latest video about branding for creative entrepreneurs. And I don't know about you, but branding for creatives has always been a particularly fascinating subject for me. Have a look and see if she can help you. There are a ton of free resources here that Lisa has very generously put together. So no, you don't have to spend money. But if you're wanting to actually make money from your creative idea, you might want to consider joining her A Club. And no, I'm not getting a kickback here. Thanks for all you do, Lisa.